Today, we're gonna make some healthy turkey tacos if you wanna tag along. The first thing I'm going to do is take some vegetables that were dying in the back of my fridge and make some salsa. I have 4 tomatoes, 2 jalapenos, half of a bell pepper, half of an onion, and then I took 1 carrot. I'm gonna take some olive oil. Now, I just had my first fun thing as a homeowner happen, and there's a leak in my roof. I do have homeowner's insurance, and I do have a little money that I saved to have my hot water heater replaced. It looks like I'm going to have my roof repaired first because there's a literal water tete in my daughter's room. You're gonna roast these in the oven at 400 degrees for about 35 to 45 minutes. Cast iron skillet. I'm going to take a generous amount of olive oil. I just got off the phone with my homeowner's insurance and I could just literally cry. They're gonna be on their way to come and tarp my roof. It's probably going to cost me an arm and a leg to get fixed. This is still partially frozen, by the way. Slap ya mama. We did just have a pretty big wind and rainstorm, so I'm assuming that the wind did some sort of damage to my roof because since I first started living here, it has rained. It rained and rained and rained the last few weeks. Chili powder, and there's been no leaks and no issues. And then today, the tornado warning siren goes off. Heavy, heavy winds, heavy rain, and next thing I know, I go into my daughter's room and there's the water tete. And then I go into the attic and I find the leaks. Cumin. So yeah, I really feel like the devil or somebody's just trying to test me because like this is what's about to make me cry. Salt, paprika, and then some black pepper for me. And a lot of you guys have made crappy comments about me using the black pepper, the honey loves black pepper phrase. Let me tell you why and where that came from. When the honey or the poison started working second shift, she was not able to come and pop in my videos and do her weird little creep by like she would do. So that started because she told me that I was trying to act or appear single on the internet. That phrase came out of control. That phrase came because if I did not include her in my video somehow or some way, I was presenting myself as single, which I was not. So nothing tickles my heart more than being able to finally come on here and say, Pepper is for me and it's not for her. And it feels so good to get that off my chest. I apologize to each and every one of you that, thought that our relationship was something that it was not. And the people that were closest to me, my friends, told me that my content was coming off as not as authentic because they knew the situation I was in. And other than that, like everything I've told you guys is 100% truth. But when it came to my relationship, yes, I was in a toxic relationship. I had to include that phrase in all my videos or it would be an argument. When I did that, it was a form of what is called self-preservation, which when you're in a narcissistic relationship, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to appease the narcissist so you can survive. It feels really good to be able to kind of take control of my content back and not feel like I have to do certain things to appease someone's insecurities. I like to take a little bit of vinegar. This helps preserve your salsa, makes it last longer in the fridge. Garlic powder. Then some salt and pepper, which once again, the pepper's for me. The pepper is for me. I don't have any fresh cilantro, so I'm also going to throw just a little bit of coriander seed in here. I am growing cilantro in my garden though. Yep. Go ahead and blend that up. Oh my gosh. Smells so good. So once again, you guys, I really do apologize for making my relationship out to be something that it was not. I did it to preserve myself in the relationship. I did it to keep myself safe. It was one less argument that I had to deal with because, let's face it, people like that will find anything and everything to argue about. And I'm a lover, not a fighter. I hate to argue. I like to have a peaceful house. I don't know, y'all. I've just really been going through it. And I still am recovering from strep on top of everything. I do feel a lot better though. I sure do. My insurance claim agent, whatever you will call them, she called me back. Again, we've been going back and forth. And I found out that like a regular deductible on my homeowner's insurance is like $1,000. But for rain, hail, and wind damage, it's $5,000. That is so insane. If your girl has to start making tamales and tacos out of her house to make something shake, that might be my game plan moving forward, because who has that kind of money just laying around? Definitely not a single mother. You know that old saying, when it rains, it pours? Literally, it's been raining and pouring over here. But thank God, I've pretty much lived in the rain most of my life, so I know how to handle it. And another thing about me is, like I said, I've always been a hustler. I've always found a way to make things shake. Cheese, onion. I mean, just look at me. I really, really just want to cry right now, but I'm still trying to stay positive in the best ways that I can. I don't have any cilantro, so I'm just going to use some lettuce today, lime, and some of that beautiful homemade salsa. And just like that, you'll have some delicious and healthy turkey tacos, bougie on a budget style. And if y'all could do me a favor, hit the repost button, hit the love button, do all the things, because your girl could use a little extra love and maybe a little extra payout next month to help with the roofing situation. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you for dinner tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.